Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and what I got for you today is not a review of a quadcopter. As you can see here, this is a phone. This is the Doogee T5 phone. This is supposedly a very rugged phone, and Doogee contacted me about, I'd say about 2 weeks ago and said, if we sent you a Doogee phone, would you be willing to drop it from a quadcopter? Well, in the words of the immortal Frank Pantangeli, I said, yeah, sure, why not? What I got for you today is we're going to put this phone on my XKX500, one of my largest quadcopters I got, set it up about 50 meters or so, and drop it to the ground and see if it still works. So, hope you enjoy this flight. So, putting the phone in the quadcopter holder that I fabricated for this. It's just a piece of cardboard, folks. Just to hold it momentarily until it gets into the air. All my cameras are recording right now. So let me verify that the camera in my head is recording too. It's an important camera. Centering it on my head. And starting the motors. Well, actually, let me put my glasses back on too. And this is going to be interesting. And moving my FPV camera view. I have a run cam on there with an FPV transmitter attached to it. So I should be able to view in real time whether that phone's still attached or not. Let me give it some more room because I don't want that plopping on my head when it comes down. But here we go, folks. This will be interesting. Starting the motors. Hitting the takeoff button. Hitting and holding the takeoff button. Just taking off. The takeoff button didn't want to do it. Just letting it sit there. Making sure it's stable. And the phone is in there, folks, as you can see. Recording video also by the phone. Okay, let's back up again, and here we go. Going up, gently going up, up and away. Yeah, my big old XK500 or X500. Oh, there goes the phone, and it hits the ground. I'd say that was about 30 meters up. This will be interesting, folks. Bringing the quadcopter back down. Bringing it back down. That was a good drop. And hit the desert nice and hard. And stopping the motors. Let's go up and see it, folks. See if it's still in operation. That was a large drop into the desert from about 30 meters. Well, I can see it's still recording, but it looks a bit dirty. Let's see what I can do about that. You know, let's get rid of some of that dirt. There we go. There we go. That cleaned it off nicely. And it's still recording. I didn't like that, folks. Let's set it up one more time. What do you think? We'll put it on the quadcopter one more time. See if we can get it up to go up a little bit higher. The wind's coming from that direction. I'm going to point the quadcopter in that direction this time. Hitting the record button again. Oops, got to go back to camera. Camera button is that one there. Hitting record. Starting the recording, pointing the camera in that direction and putting it back in the quadcopter. We'll go up for a second drop. I love doing these kind of tests. Actually, I used to do this kind of testing. Wait a minute. I accidentally hit the record button. Stop the recording. I actually used to do something very similar to what I'm doing right now in my previous career. Before I retired from it. Okay, we got the camera operating on the phone again and starting the motors once more. I don't know why they didn't do an automatic takeoff, folks. Just doesn't want to do it. Oh, but we're going to give it throttle to take off. And just going to keep on climbing. Let's take it up higher this time. Okay, that's pretty damn high right there. But I'd say that's about 50 meters, folks. I'm staying back. I don't want to get hit on the head with it. Dropping it. It don't want to drop. There we go. Coming down. It's dropping. It's dropping. Kaboom! Bringing the quadcopter down. That was a hard hit, folks. I'll be impressed if it's still operating. Not just one drop. This is the second drop from about 50 meters height. And bringing my powerful X500. By the way, this is a great quadcopter. I always like the X500. I better land it into the window. X500, very powerful, able to lift just about anything. And is it still operating? Yes, it is. Is the back? Oh, it's dirty again. Got to clean it off one more time here. Hold on, folks. Got to get rid of that dirt. There we go. Got to keep it clean looking for you folks back home. And there we go. So that was the second flight of this thing. Hold on, folks. Yeah, that second flight didn't quite like that one.